friends, welcome back to another Abide Tip. So this time's Abide Tip is all about taking a prayer walk. And this kind of comes from Melody sharing this idea in her episode 34 of the Over a Cup podcast. But also, if you look throughout the Bible, for example, in Luke 6:12, it talks about Jesus going up to the mountains to get time by himself to pray. And I just imagine him walking those mountain paths, kind of trailing his fingers through maybe the brush as he walks by, maybe touching the trees, listening to the birds, looking at the sunset that his father made that particular day as it glinted over the foothills. But just as we love walking in the mountains and seeing God's nature and really connecting with him there, Jesus did the same thing, and we see throughout the Gospels that he got away for intentional time to pray. So praying with others, like we talked about earlier in early Abide Tips about intercessory prayer while we're doing our chores, or about praying in the car as we go throughout our day, maybe by ourselves or with others, those are really, really important to just make prayer a daily rhythm. But there are times when it really helps to get away by ourselves on a prayer walk or something similar to pray, to go kind of like go where God is, go where you can really see him. Now, if you live in the city, this might be a little bit harder. Like I live here in the city. So when I go walking, I'm going to still see houses every few feet as I go through, but I can still concentrate on God with the trees around me and the sunrise and sunset and the flowers that are blooming this time of year and the birds I hear in the trees. I can still concentrate on him even in the city. Or if you're blessed to live in the country, maybe you walk down the country lane, or maybe if you're not and you don't live in the country, maybe you go to a park, or maybe you go to like where we have a wildlife refuge where you can take a walk through. But I would encourage you to just take time alone with God this week to go on a prayer walk and pray with him as you walk through and just lay out those things that are on your heart. You might use the Acts prayer in a previous Abide Tip that we talked about, and I'll link that here for you in the details of this video. But maybe you do an Acts prayer or something like that as you go along your walk. Or maybe you do intercessory prayer for others as you go along your walk. And I'll link that video here for you too. But think about that. How can you make time, specific time to get alone with God this week and just take a walk with him just like you would a friend? You all have a great week, and I'll see you back here next time. Bye-bye.